Mommy Norn, let's go with Elspeth out. How sick is this? Okay, let's go. The Argent Etchings. Go Elesh Norn number 2. Oh my god, this is going to be so nasty. Incubate 2 5 times, and that's going to be 10 times. So sick with the Elspeth. Again, here we go. So let's go ahead and go for the Ojer. Oh my god, the Ojer would have been absolutely nasty. Ladies and gentle mages, welcome back to another episode of Mana Man. Today's juicer is going to be Boros Tokens. So obviously you can kind of just see what we got going on here. I'm not the first one to do this, but a United Battlefront, only running 3 instead of 4, because I think late game it could get a little bit weird in case you want to just like double up on your stuff. But nevertheless, this is the most focal point of the deck here. Look at the top 7 cards of your library, put up to 2 non-creature and non-land permanents with mana value 3 or less. So obviously the best thing that you can really go for is either, Caretaker's Talent or Urabrask Forge. If you notice, I'm only running 2 Innocence, just because Innocence is not so innocent with the Battlefront. Kind of just has a little bit of dyssynergy there being a creature. But other than that, it's really, really nice to go in first, 4 Forges, 4 Caretaker's Talents, and Carrot Cake. This little package has been seen over and over before again. Chainsaw. So what am I doing, I guess, differently? Let's establish what we're doing differently. First things first, Skrelv's Hive. Why do I like Skrelv's Hive? Skrelv's Hive, on turn 2, you drop it down, right? Pretty cool. Turn 3, Caretaker's Talent, and now you've got a card engine. You got that card draw without having to do anything else. Yes, sometimes you can, go for like Skrelv's Hive without it, and then you go for like Carrot Cake, but Caretaker's Talent, it's just a 2-carded thing here. Now you don't even have to worry about anything else. A lot of other times you go for Caretaker's Talent, and then you have to, resolve a Forge or, something else. With Skrelv's Hive, you just have the card draw immediately, and that's really about it. Obviously, Elspeth, brand new card. Don't think she really needs an introduction. You're just gonna, it's pretty much like a Mondrak on a Planeswalker body. I almost said legs, but it's not really legs technically. So obviously we are running Mondrak with Ojer Tak. Deepest Foundation. If 1 or more creatures would be created, you're going to create 3 times as many of those tokens instead, which is absolutely hilarious. I actually have used this where it was really cool with the Urabrask Forge, and then we created 3 of them. I haven't gone in for anything super mega insane with this, but I kind of have with the doubles, not the triples with Ojer, but with Elspeth and Mondrak, absolutely. And then let's go ahead and address the elephant in the room, Elesh Norn. So if we're going to be having a lot of tokens, obviously there's going to be a lot of tokens, I promise you that. Whenever a source and opponent you control deals combat to you or a permanent, they're going to lose 2 life unless they pay 1. But what I really want to do is go for sacrifice 3 other creatures, exile Elesh Norn, and transform her into the Argent Etchings. And it's actually a little bit, it's so much easier than I thought. It really is. There's so many tokens in this, on this deck that like you're going to be able to get the 3 other creatures pretty easily here. Incubate 2 5 times, which will be 10 times, or maybe even 15, depending on like your multipliers here. Creatures you control get +1/+1 and gain double strike until end of turn, which usually you'd think, okay, like that's it, right? But honestly, I'm gonna let you in a little bit of a spoiler. In this video, we actually do it twice in 1 game. Elesh Norn, absolute beast. Love Mommy Norn. Here you go. So this deck is a bunch of fun here. You could run the White Overlord if you really wanted to instead of this stuff here, but we're just going to try to have a little bit of fun here and go in for like the Ojer, Elesh Norn, Mondrak stuff instead of the White Overlord here, because I think you've probably already seen that before, so we'll put a little spin on it. But let's go ahead and give a shout out to the Mana Rocks. The Mana Rocks are the patrons and the YouTube channel members. Thank you so much for your beloved support. It means the absolute world to me. I know it sounds always cliche every single time, but like I said, it's just a part of the show here. We just got to give a little shout out with the nice little blood artist board. So feel free to join me in my quest to becoming a creator of magnitudes, I suppose, by becoming a Mana Rock. Join us in the Discord. The link is in the link is in the description below. So that's really all I got for you as far as that goes. Keep in mind that only you, yes, you can help protect the ether with me, so make sure to leave a like on the video. The button looks just like this. And without further ado, let's get ready to vanquish some enemies. Pantheon TJK, how you doing here? All right, looking pretty good. Got the Urabrask Forge. I mean, sometimes the Urabrask Forge is more of like a sideboard card, but I think we can just kind of rock it in the main, baby. Definitely want to get our 3rd land set up here. Not exactly how much I prefer the Caretaker's Talent over the Enduring Innocence, just because obviously Enduring Innocence is a little more fragile sometimes, being a creature. So I got a 2-4 split going on. I mean, I'm not really sure what our opponent's playing, but I think we can just go ahead and set up the Caretaker's Talent, I suppose. I don't know what was going on here. But they got, what, like Orzhov, but they're running the artifact Fomori vault thingy, so I'm not really sure what's going on there, but nevertheless, I will take my draw if I can help it. If they're not going to do anything, I will gladly set the tempo. So we got our United Battlefront. Okay, kind of been itching to play this card. That's another reason why we kind of don't like Enduring Innocence as much, which is why we're only running 2 versus like Caretaker's Talent, Forge, etc., etc. Oh, this is probably just going to be like Ugin then, right? If they're running the Archive, I'm assuming that's probably what's going on here. So adds 2, or you can sacrifice, draw 2. Okay. Alright, so, I mean, we could just drop down Elspeth, but I kind of want to just show off this new card. Plus, we might be able to copy something here, so I think we'll just rip this off instead of go for Elspeth. I'm not really sure what they have planned for me, because if they have Ugin out, I'm pretty much assuming they have Ugin out. So if we go for, like, you know, Carrot Cake and a Skrelv, I think that's a little bit better than just chucking out Elspeth and then having Elspeth die to the Ugin. Because I'm just pretty much assuming Ugin's coming out. So I guess, gotta be a little bit more mindful of that. We'll go ahead and make use of this leftover token, because I don't like wasting mana. So if I could redo that, I would, like, keep the Caretaker's Talent thingy, but then drop the Vantage instead. But it's okay. So there's the Ugin. They got it. So this is not that bad. They're getting rid of the Forge, which is obviously annoying. So if we get an untapped land, we can go in for Elspeth. We can go in for Elspeth. This is if we get an untapped land, and then buff the board, and then go for Torch. We do not. See, we get really punished for that last sequence there. Because if we dropped the Vantage, if I waited for my land drop, we could buff the board with Elspeth and then go for a Torch the Tower on the Ugin and then get rid of it. But now we're going to have to deal with Ugin because I don't have any other way to get rid of it. Okay, that's a problem. Okay, I guess we'll just do what we can for now. Okay.
I will not die here again.
I don't really want to just drop down Elspeth just to have Elspeth get exiled. Do you know what I mean? Like, so I think we're just gonna have to, like, wait. Definitely a tricky situation here. I mean, the only good part about this deck is that they're kind of like a one-trick pony. So let's just go as wide as possible. Obviously, if they've got Sunfall, this is looking apocalyptic. And with the Torch of Tower, I guess we're going to have to probably just keep it. Just because, like, I mean, again, we have to get rid of the Ugin. If they don't have an Ugin, I mean, they can't, like, win, I don't think. So another Archive, alright. That's a lot better than, like, a Sunfall. So, I mean, this is okay. I guess we can do this now that it's going to go bye-bye anyway. So we'll just bargain this. Yeah. They do have a Crawling Barrens as well. Gain 3 life, draw a card. Again, though, this deck is literally a one-trick pony, in my opinion. I mean, I love Ugin, don't get me wrong, but the deck cannot win without Ugin out. So, if we can just get rid of the Ugin, Iron Craig, sure. Going wide is really, really nice in this instance here.
Knowledge is a virtue.
That's it. Okay. Okay. I think we might be ready. I mean, we're going to get rid of this Ugin. So I think we're going to be ready for this, right? Like, they have Crawling Barrens. That's not really that formidable, especially if we fly and then get a little buff going here. So Elspeth, Storm, Slayer. Hopefully we can slay Ugin here. I really, really hope so. Hello, Elspeth. Alright. I'm gonna do something a little weird here, because we do have a Torch. I'm assuming they're gonna have at least one form of removal. So we're gonna send 2 at the Ugin and then 2 at the face, and hopefully do like a semi-bait out of a removal spell, and then we're gonna go for Torch the Tower anyway. If they even have one. Oh, okay, so so this is actually white, so they don't get an extra trigger from the Ugin. That's nice. Calling Barons, we don't have to worry about too much here. So 2's going to go through. Now we're going to get rid of the bargain. Bam. I think we played this pretty well. I don't need any other land here. So Ugin's going bye-bye. Okay. Ugin's going bye-bye. The only way this doesn't work is if they have another Ugin. But if they don't have Ugin, they can't win. So no Ugin and we're good. Shit. Okay, well, another Ugin's out to play. Don't know what we're going to do about this one. Oh, God. A Thunderfold Treehulk, too. Okay, that's pretty sick. We got a Sunfall. We don't fly anymore, which is a huge problem. Now we're kind of in this weird... God, we're in this, like, weird predicament here. I don't really want to go for Enduring Innocence and then Carrot Cake. I think we're just going to have to sweep the board first. I don't really want to swing in either, because I want the Sunfall token to be bigger, but if they've got, Ugin... Damn. I guess that one trick is pretty good if that trick's really good, right? Like... I can't go for Innocence and then Carrot Cake. That doesn't make any sense. We're just going to have to sweep the board here. And that's it. Feels pretty gross. Gain 3 life, draw a card. I don't think I have the means to, like, get rid of this Ugin, though. You know what I mean? Fomori Vault, sure. I think we're just going to go to game 2 here. I think, oh, Nexus of Becoming, yeah. I think we're going to go to game 2. I think they got us here, so. Alright, let's see if we can maybe get a little bit better of a start here. Got the Carrot Cake. I think this is a pretty cromulent start here. Unfortunately, with our colors, we don't really have those, like, hard removal-y, like, hard answers. So if you're running black, you could just duress away the Ugin. If you're running blue, you could counter the Ugin. If you are running, I guess, technically white, there's some, you could have, like, Aven Interrupter. Obviously, we wouldn't run that for this deck, but certain colors and certain matchups are going to have a lot better time versus Ugin, in my opinion. So let's just drop this down. Nothing too much to think about here. I mean, it's a nice little curve. We got turn 4 United Battlefront, and then an Elspeth. I mean, Thran Spider. I personally do not like the Thran Spider for the Ugin stuff here. They actually give me a card, which is actually hilarious. Cease and Desist, which seemingly would hurt our stuff, but I don't know. It's pretty good. Let's just rip it off. United Battlefront. And we get a Carrot Cake. Not great, not gonna lie. Not great. But, you know, hey, it is what it is. We get a little draw, so, you know. Okay. Pretty awful, I'm not gonna lie. We just paid 4 for a Carrot Cake, but come on. It's alright. It'll be alright. We're not really under any sort of pressure here, so we get another one. And again, we don't have to worry about, like, counters or anything like that, so... The only question becomes, do we actually go for Sunfall or Elspeth? But, I mean, they don't really have that big of a board here. Don't have to worry about counters. We just beef up the board, baby. There's, I mean, we don't have to worry about a whatchamacallit. Ugin, so... I don't think so, right? That's the thing, though, with the Thran Spider. The Power Stone token doesn't do anything for Ugin, because Ugin's not an artifact. It's colorless. But a Power Stone is only for an artifact. So, like, it doesn't really help. It doesn't ramp up the Ugin. So, I don't know why people are... I mean, it's still a decent card. But, oh, Elesh Norn. This is the one that shuts off the ETBs. That, I mean, that art is absolutely sick. Speaking of Elesh Norn, good God. Okay, come on. We got... Okay. That's absolutely hilarious. Alright, so got 2 Mommy Norns to play with here. I don't really think we want to swing in here. I think we just kind of get rid of their Mommy Norn. Like, I mean, I got my own Mommy Norn, so, like, just get rid of you. Pretty simple here. I mean, it's pretty tempting, right? I don't know if I'm ready for the Elesh Norn here. I guess we go for... Because the only problem here with the Elesh Norn is it does blow up our battlefield too, so... I guess I could have used the Power Stone token with the Elesh Norn to blow up some things. Yeah, I guess that's probably the way I should have done it. United Battlefront. Okay, so that's a little bit of irony there. We finally get into a Forge. The Forge is like the #1 card we're trying to search with the Battlefront here. So, a little unfortunate there. But I guess we're going to swing in here. Got enough tokens that we can justify swinging. I don't like leaving open mana, so a little bit weird here. I mean, if they just sweep the board, whatever. Don't really care too much here. If I do go for Ugin and get rid of my Elspeth, which is what I would... Oh. It's cute. I don't have my cup on me, but cheers to you, my friend. Alright, so... I think this is still fine, though. Like, we're still not really sweating too bad here. But now that they did kill the board... I mean, we kind of have that Elesh Norn kind of option going off again. So, you know what? I mean, we go into the Argent Etchings. It's pretty wild. Unfortunately, we don't have a Power Stone token anymore. So I guess that's one of the plus sides of going in for the pest token or the pest control in Orzhov. So that makes sense here. So I think we're ready, right? I mean, like, what else can we really realistically do here? And they don't have removal. They've only got let's do it. Elesh Norn, and we're going to transform Elesh Norn, Mommy Norn. Let's go with Elspeth out. How sick is this? Okay, let's go. The Argent Etchings, 10. That is going to be 10 Phyrexian tokens. Oh my god, it's so sick. Even if they do sweep the board, like, whatever. Okay, they sweep the board, so they get rid of 10 tokens. Whatever, it's fine, it's fine. But now we get 2 tokens every single time, and we have all the card draw in the entire world. Creatures we control get double strike. Obviously, they're sick, so it doesn't really matter, but... That's the only thing that's kind of goofy, is, like, all of our stuff's gonna die from the Argent Etchings, so... I guess if we go for Innocence, it will still stay. And then we go for the Forge so that we can draw. Alright. There's a chance that they do just kind of get rid of the Etchings, I guess. Archive. I mean, you could definitely make the case that we should not go in for the Forge. But I want to get an extra card draw. So, and plus with all of our stuff here, I think we can probably be okay. I mean, I'm going to have too big of a hand here, so I think you could justify dropping down the Forge. Yeah, I already have a full hand again, so even with the Argent Etchings going off here. Here we go. Okay. Alright, here we go. So the Argent Etchings, we're going to destroy all of our, like, non-artifact stuff here, which kind of sucks a little bit here, but Elesh Norn is back out to play, and guess what? A little bit of deja vu here, because you kind of already see what I'm thinking here. So Elspeth Storm Slayer, Elspeth #2, here we go. And this is going to be Elesh Norn Transformation #2. Pretty wild here. Let's go ahead and just get them some stuff down here. Ooh, okay, that's actually sick. Ojer Tajik or Tak or something. I'm not really sure what that one is. I think it's Tak. But nevertheless, here we go. Elesh Norn #2. Oh my god, this is going to be so nasty. Elesh Norn. Transformation #2 is underway with Elesh Norn. Argent Etchings, here we go. Incubate 2 5 times, and that's going to be 10 times with Elesh Norn, man. So sick with the Elspeth. Tokens for days. Oh my god, this is so hilarious. So they can go ahead and get this 12, but I mean, believe it or not, speaking of incubation, a lot of incubation on the battlefield right now. I said, I mean, if you can clear the board again, I don't know, like, how are they going to get over this? Like, I just have so much going on right now. And actually with the the Argent Etchings, I mean, we're actually going to have a, whatchamacallit. Mommy Norn twice in this match. Like, come on. I really hope they let me go in for that double strike. So they're just drawing for an answer. They do not have an answer, which is very nice. Creatures you control get +1/+1 and gain double strike until end of turn. Okay, that's unfortunate. I get rid of my Elspeth. That's okay. That's okay.
Hope is never lost.
My turn. Here we go. The Argent Etchings. Everything gets +1/+1 and double strike. Oh my Ugin. Here we go. So let's go ahead and go for the Ojer. Oh my god, the Ojer would have been absolutely nasty. Round 3. Fight. Here we go. So, obviously, I love these cards, but we're going to mulligan away as, well, I guess this will have to do. So, Elesh Norn, we're going to get rid of you. I think, we're, we like you in grindy matchups here. I guess you could get rid of a Sunfall, I suppose, but if they do go kind of wide, I guess that could be a problem. I don't know. How do they really go wide? They really don't. Like, Thran Spider. Maybe I should just kind of kept the Elesh Norn. I don't know. We'll see. Got a United Battlefront. The United Battlefront, I don't know. I think it's like a pretty damn good card, but I have been whiffing with it, so. Okay, we do get into our third land, so we can take the stop off. If we didn't go in for the, if we didn't get a land there, I probably would have used the stop before our draw to really, because we need land. I mean, we can't just not hit our land on turn 3. That's not going to work. So let's go ahead and swing in here. And the lovely Caretaker's Talent. The second best draw engine in Standard. The first obviously being Up the Beanstalk. But Caretaker's Talent is pretty damn good as well. All right, so looking pretty likely that we're gonna see. Oh, that's really unfortunate. I was really hoping we could get, snag a land here, so that we can just go for United Battlefront to like theoretically push for a Forge. But no such luck. I think we're gonna have to take this, even though it is tapped. It is still a land, so gotta hit land drops to win the game. So I'm pretty much, you know, there's no guaranteeing that they have an Ugin, but I think if we are kind of prepping for this, we should, theoretically, just kind of go for Caretaker's Talent into a few more extra creatures so that we can push for more damage in case they do just drop down a big fat Ugin on my head. Nexus of the Coming. Okay, that's pretty good. If they can go in for that. Oh, they do have it. Oh, God. 3... I mean, we do have, so now we're gonna have to like kind of semi-pivot here, because we're gonna another Caretaker's Talent. So definitely very unfortunate here. I don't think we're not showing off. I'm not really showing off the Battlefront very well here. So the only we're gonna pivot entirely. The only way we're gonna win this match is by going in for a cease and desist and just destroy everything. So we'll just block the big creature. We'll let the little guys through. We're gonna have to kind of like, oh, there's a Hugin. Oh god, yeah. So the only way we can realistically win is by going in for cease and desist, because we're gonna have to just destroy their board essentially. Maybe this deck should be running Get Lost. Obviously we are not. This is bad. Yeah, we're in a lot of trouble here. Missing land drops. Yeah. Guess we're gonna have to Caretaker's Talent. Use this Caretaker. 2 draws, and then I mean we're gonna need land, but it's we're looking at an uphill battle here. All right, we do get it. We do get it. Not great. It's just the Ugin. Like we can handle everything but Ugin. It's the same thing as the first match where it's like this is the beginning of your combat, you draw another card. I guess we'll just take this out now. I don't like getting rid of creatures. I guess the Caretaker's Talent is like pretty rough. I guess we'll just let this go through. I just feel so helpless in this match. guess we just we could bargain it, but I don't know.
am the master of this world.
It is nice that they give me a draw. That's quite nice. But they're just so far. Like Ugin can just take over the game. I think what really this deck needs is like Get Lost. I know it's unfortunate to have Get Lost versus a lot of different things here, but like if we can't get rid of the Ugin, like how do we actually win this? So I guess we're gonna have to just do this now that we have nothing else to show for the Caretaker's talent. We'll get rid of the Nexus of Becoming. At least does a little something here. A Forge puts a little bit of offensive pressure on the board, but like, I mean, realistically, I think we're gonna probably have to keep it. I'm not really sure what else we can do because we don't have the aforementioned, like a Get Lost or anything like that. So they already have one Nexus of Becoming, so let's at least just block you. All right, we're gonna take 10. Ouchie. I guess there's like a just a sliver, an ever so slight sliver of hope. I mean, we're gonna have to rip this, right? Oh man, if Ugin was just an artifact, if this said destroy all like colorless stuff, we'd be looking so much better here. We're still gonna do it, get rid of our Power Stone, but because I look at this, this would be absolutely insane if you could get rid of Ugin. Oh my, think if Ugin was not there. But Ugin is, unfortunately. So -11. I think we're just cooked. We'll let them have their fun. I think we're definitely I think we're screwed here. But we'll let Ugin do his thing. Yeah. I guess we could have Sunfalled instead of Cease and Desist. But like, I don't know. They're still gonna ultimate the Ugin, and then we can just do this again. I don't know. I think. What can we like learn here? What can we actually like objectively learn? I think the best thing to take away from this is that we do have to run Get Lost, at least in the sideboard, because as of right now I'm just not. So if you are thinking about making a deck like this, or if you already have Boros and you're kind of thinking about what to do, I think that's probably the most reasonable thing, as you see, because if we can't beat the Ugin, like, we just lose.
I am the master of this.
So I think that's really the only thing to take away from this deck. Like, definitely, you gotta at least have some sort of Planeswalker removal, because this matchup just eats you alive. Cease and Desist is good in the, whatever, Zur, Overlord, Beanstalk type stuff here, but just not looking too good for us. Yeah. We could go for a United Battlefront here, but let's be honest, I think we're just kind of screwed. I could just, like, Sunfall. That's realistically the only thing we can do here, but again, they're just so far ahead. They have a Crawling Barrens as well. I have 5 life, so I mean, there's really nothing we can do here. I guess we'll just do it, right? I mean, all right, we'll just Sunfall here. I guess. I mean, I have the mana with the Power Stones to kind of like block the Crawling Barrens. So I mean, like, I'm not gonna just scoop if I don't have to. But obviously, our win percentage is looking, yeah, 0.0001. I guess it's not over till the Ugin sings. So 6/6. I can just chump block here, I guess. Nexus of Becoming. Nexus of Becoming is a fun card. I don't think I have played with this in a long time. They do. It's kind of worth noting. I mean, they do have 26 cards in their library. They do have, now they have Elesh Norn kind of out here, but we'll go for Incubator. Do they have removal? And that'll just be it. All right, Get Lost. So, hey, it is what it is. Ironically, we do need to get lost here. So, hey, good game. Well, we found him. We found Bigfoot. All right, here we go, Bigfoot. How we doing here? Got the chainsaw. Obviously, the chainsaw is kind of a nice little card. A little quirky with the United Battlefront here. But what I really like, and I'm not joking you, I really, really like Skrelv's Hive. Nobody runs Skrelv's Hive, but if you're going to be running this like kind of Caretaker's talent stuff here, I like this a lot. Because this automatically gives you some mono blue. Mono blue? It might be Azorius Flash, we'll see. But it's looking kind of mono bluish. So okay, there's my point. If I don't get countered here, looking absolutely beautiful, which, let's be honest, probably really not likely here that this resolves. And it resolves. Okay. But this is why I like Skrelv's Hive so much, is because you get that card draw engine going immediately. Like, you don't have to do anything else now. Speaking of card engines, card draw engines, Enduring Curiosity. Hello, kitty cat. So we do have Sunfall here, but obviously not looking amazing here. We do have Sunfall next turn, because this would be so nice because they're tapped out. But let's just go in for this. And here we go. We finally get a nice United Battlefront rip, because this has been a little bit underwhelming here. But we'll go for 2 Carrot Cakes instead of a Forge, which, is that the right move? I don't know. So we get to block both Drowners here. I'm going to do this, absolutely. And then the Curiosity will go through still, which is unfortunate. Curiosity did kill the cat. So this is unfortunate because, I mean, yeah, I have Sunfall, obviously. But I can't really rip it. I mean, there's no way. They're just going to counter it and then I'm going to cry. Like, there's no way I can do that. I think our best option here, or one of our best options here, is to stall with the Carrot Cake. Excuse me. I think the best thing that we can do here is really just start taking our time, meticulously breaking them down, and then just starting to get lifelink with the Skrelv's Hive. Bounce off is not amazing. I mean, I guess I could try to torch the tower here, but we'll just let them recast it, I suppose. So now I do want the Carrot Cake. I want 2 mana for Carrot Cake and 1 for the Torch the Tower. So we're going to have to put a hold on the, whatchamacallit. I was really hoping they would just slam down the Curiosity again. But they are a good player, not a bad player, and thus they do not do that. So we at least know that they can't go in for this. I guess we're going to try it out. So we know we're at least 1 turn away from a non-sick Curiosity cat. So I guess we're gonna do this now. I know it's a little. Carrot Cakes are decent because it just blocks out the cat, and these can block unlike the Skrelv. So I think that'll do it for our turn here. Very Mastermind's pretty unfortunate, because now with our draws on the Caretaker's talent, they're going to go in for the Carrot Cake. So, sure. Down to 10. I mean, again, with Carrot Cake gaining us life, though, shouldn't be the end of the world. I guess we'll rip this. So we have 2 poison counters. Obviously, not looking super sexy here. They're not tapped out, so Sunfall's out of the question for the cat. Draw. So I don't want to say I don't care about it. It's just not the be-all, end-all. We have a Carrot Cake down, and we have a Carrot Cake in our hand, so we're going to have our cake and eat it too, I suppose. Definitely got to swing in with this Toxic to get the lifelink. If we can just get lifelink on all of our creatures and then buff the board, I don't think they'll be able to really handle that with all the life, because right now, they are trying to win the sprint. We're trying to win the marathon. So let's go for the Chainsaw. Onto you. Okay. Kind of worth noting, if they really get tapped out, we don't have to worry about like a bounce off. I doubt this will happen, but we can attach the chainsaw to one of our lifelinksies. That would be pretty nice, because now they have lifelink. That's what I'm really worried about here. Our mites have a lifelink, and that is all I'm really worried about here. So even if they flash in the kitty cat... Oh, crap. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of was not seeing that coming here, so... Krabby Patty. Okay. I think... Ooh, okay. I'm a little nervous now. The crab kind of threw me for a little bit of a loop here. Yeah, I'll just block. I don't have to use the Caretaker if I don't have to. Like, whatever. Just block. It's fine. Get the chainsaw going, which is pretty fun. Ooh, Ojer Tak. It's just too slow, realistically. So I guess we'll just say no. Very fun card, though. I do think in grindier matchups that the Ojer can be nice. It's got Enduring Innocence, which is also lifelink, which is nice. Here's the thing, though. I'm a little nervous they have maybe like Tishana's Tidebinder at this point. We're gonna get lifelink on our swings, so maybe what I should do is just go in for this. But again, that Tishana's Tidebinder would be pretty nasty if they counter it. I know it doesn't perma lock if it's not an artifact or creature or a planeswalker. So, like, maybe we should kind of just try and set this up. Okay, so we're back in. They've got a Malcolm and a Kitty Cat now. If I lose this match, I'm gonna be so annoyed. What even happened? Okay, so they're swinging in. Carrot cake. I think let's say I'm a little frazzled right now. I don't know what's going on here. Enduring Innocence, I guess we'll say no. I don't even know what I'm looking for anymore. I guess maybe more like instant speed stuff, Torch the Tower. If we can just get some blocks off, this is fine. Okay. That's so weird though. I guess it was a disconnect. My internet was running the entire time. That's why I'm a little confused. Chainsaws are going off. Curiosity. And now they got a Malcolm. Malcolm's so good. Malcolm is one of the most underrated blue cards, just in general, ever. So, Torch the Tower. Torch the Tower does add a little bit of flexibility to us, but this is the most obvious thing, right? Creature tokens you control get +2/+2, and as long as we can get in with at least a couple of these tokens, even if they've got a Krabby Patty, hopefully they don't. They've only got 3 cards left in their hand. Worst case scenario, they have got 1 crab. They tap 2 of them down. But... oh. Okay. That's a little risky. If I had 2 Torch the Towers, man, we would really just put the game on ice. But yeah, they get to copy it. And that's unfortunate for us. Now, it is worth noting that they're tapping down a blockable creature, which is a little weird to me. But I guess if the creature's going to be tapped anyway, we should probably just try this out. Decent chance they at least... hopefully they don't have a count. I mean, they can't really. It's a negate, right? Otherwise, they don't have enough for 3 steps ahead. So I think this Enduring Curiosity is going to get exiled. Worst case scenario, that maybe they just like bounce back and bounce it back to the hand. Ah, okay. Didn't think they were... I didn't really see that coming. I guess it's the same thing. Negate, phantom interference, whatever. But nevertheless, we still get a juicy, delicious... ooh, that feels good. 21. And I don't think they're going to have enough really here. I could be wrong. I could obviously be wrong. I probably should have geared up for a chainsaw. That's a little bit on me. I'm gonna blame... again, I'm just going to blame being frazzled from that disconnect. I was kind of tilting. But yeah, I should have gone in for the chainsaw for sure on one of these creatures. But they're not going to want to swing in here. So we definitely want more lifelink. They don't have enough for lethal on the back end, which is nice. We got an Urabrask Forge. If they're not... I mean... We do lose life from here, but again, all these Skrelv Hive tokens with lifelink, pretty delicious. Now, again, I'm a little bit more apt to not go in for Chainsaw because now they've got a full hand and full mana open, so like I don't really want to do that. I could go in for another Caretaker's talent and then just buff the board. Do they have an... Okay, 3 steps ahead. Alright, we're still going to get 12 lifelinks in here. So let's try this out. If they do tap out, I will just go for Sunfall. But either way, this lifelink is really, really delicious. Get them down to 1. Oh, well, never mind. Just kidding. Alright, so we get our stuff in here. 27. Chainsaws are going crazy. It does kind of suck that the Enduring Curiosity did not get exiled this way. But I think we can pretty much rip this, right? If they got 2 left open, not even a Phantom Interference can save them. Yeah, no. Because I would be able to pay for it, so that's nice. Kind of some awkward sequencing here, but I guess now we can go for Forage. I kind of, again, this whole match has just been really, really weird because of the you know, whatever. I'm going to milk it as much as I can. Come on. But I think we're looking good here now. I mean, we got a lot of stuff going on. Skrelv's high. We got the draw. All they really have is an Enduring Curiosity. Like, I mean, I got 26 life. They got 24 life. We got a lot of poison counters as well. So, going for the Incubator and then... Oh, okay. Well, I guess I can just redo it, right? Because if they're countering it, I just repay. Is that how this works? Sure. And then it only like shuts it off completely if it counters it or whatever. Okay, what the hell? All right, I didn't see that coming, but I guess we'll just really get this 9/9 down. Yeah, it loses all abilities or whatever, but it's still a creature with counters on it, so it doesn't matter. It's still a creature with counters on it. I don't like, so Tidebinder's not that good here. Doesn't have trample, unfortunately, and this doesn't give trample, does it? No. Okay. So Chainsaw, not going to be the move here, and we can't equip before we swing in here with the actual thing with trample, so it is unfortunate. Okay. Down to 3 they go. More Chainsaw nonsense. And then we'll get down to Enduring Innocence. The Enduring Innocence with the Chainsaw, if we are still, like, starved for life. I guess I block here. Yeah, because they want to draw with the Enduring Curiosity. And we kind of want the Chainsaws to go off for fun. If we can get one big Might off with these huge Chainsaws, I will laugh so hard, but oh well.